Here are the answers for the week 19 bell work. Day 1, problem 1. Solve this with completing the square. So first, let's add the existing constant term over to the right side. And leave a blank spot right here. Now let's fill that in with the constant that's needed to create a perfect square trinomial on the left side. Half of -8 is -4. -4 squared is 16. Put plus 16 here and over here. Now factor the trinomial, v minus 4 squared. And now there's 17 on the right. Now do square root. On the left side, when you do square root, it removes the exponent. On the right side, we get positive and negative square root of 17. Now add 4 to both sides. We have v equals 4 plus or minus the square root of 17. Day 1, problem 2. Solve this with the quadratic formula. Notice it's exactly the same as the previous one, so we're expecting to get the same two answers. The value of a is 1, the value of b is -8, and the value of c is -1. So v equals negative of b. The negative of -8 is a positive 8. In the square root, we want to go b squared. So -8 squared. That's 64. A is 1 and c is -1. This is all divided by 2 times a, which is going to make a 2. Next step, let's simplify our radical piece. -4 times 1 times -1 makes a positive 4, and 64 plus 4 is 68. Now the square root of 68 doesn't turn out to be an integer, but we can probably factor the 68, especially knowing that we're supposed to get the same answers as our previous question. 68 is the same thing as 4 times 17. So in the next step, the square root of 4 makes 2, and the square root of 17 will stay in a radical. Finally, let's reduce, because 8 divided by 2 makes 4. And over here, 2 divided by 2 cancels out to just a 1. As expected, the same two answers as last time.